Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYNT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, police say it was a terrible situation inside a Southern Kentucky home. 3 people dealing drugs and children living with them. What is worse is where police in Pulaski County say they found the drugs. WYNT's Phil Pendleton has more from Somerset.
3 people are now in the Pulaski County Jail facing a number of different offenses based on an investigation that took them to a home on Sunday morning. Those 3 are Casey Foster, Terry Eden, and Amber Cole. And police say that there was a lot of evidence in that home against them. Inside that home, they say they found bags of heroin, a crystalline substance, scales, and other paraphernalia, evidence of dealing drugs. Police say they also found 3 long guns and several handguns. One of them had the serial number scratched off. There were also children in that home, a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old, and their toys were found near the drugs.
Yes, there was like a little table with a little tea set around it, and the heroin was laying next to the table leg. The house was full of needles. There was needles in the driveway, needles in the yard.
And all 3 are charged with drug trafficking and child endangerment offenses. In Pulaski County, Phil Pendleton, now back to you.
Police say when they questioned the 3 suspects, none would say who the drugs or guns belonged to. Troopers found a body in the Everts community of Harlan County this afternoon. They say shortly before 1 o'clock they got a call from a man saying there was a fight at a home in Everts. When police got to the house, they found no evidence of any fight, but did find one man dead on the front porch. It's believed he may have had a medical issue.
And we started out the day with a little bit of sunshine. Clouds have been increasing throughout the day, and those rain chances will increase as we head into tonight. Checking out the National Weather Service camera in Jackson, you see that mixture of sun and clouds, and then us move to really those mostly cloudy skies. And like I said, showers going to start to move in a little bit. Looking on top of Buffalo Mountain at those gloomy conditions up there here in Perry County. So a lot of us dealing with those clouds. You can see that here along satellite and radar, and there's those scattered showers now starting to move back into the mountains. You're seeing areas along I-64 that includes Rowan County, a little bit of into Morgan County, Wolfe County starting to see some rain. You can see a little bit of rain over into parts of Laurel County now, down into parts of the Cumberland Valley. We'll continue to see those scattered chances as we head throughout the rest of those evening hours. Temperatures right now, upper 40s to lower 50s, so not too bad. 50 Jackson, 49 into London and Harlan, 51 into Prestonsburg. If you're headed out for dinner tonight, make sure you grab that rain gear. We'll continue to see those scattered rain chances as we head into the 6, 7, 8 o'clock hour. We'll be into those mid-40s a little bit later this evening. Now the scattered rain chances continue this evening, but they look to clear out as we head into your Wednesday and into your Thursday as sunshine returns back into the mountains. But then we'll be tracking our next system that'll bring soggy conditions back into the mountains by your Friday. I'll have those details coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Paige. It was Red for Ed Action Day in Indiana today, which also meant about half of the state's students missed school. Teachers are marching for better wages and other actions they want lawmakers to take. They rallied at the State House wearing red shirts. Today also marks the beginning of the 2020 legislative session in Indiana. The Indiana State Teachers Association said they want an investment from the state into teacher pay. They want lawmakers to fulfill their promise that schools and teachers will not be blamed for state test scores, which saw a big drop when the state introduced a new test in the spring. Here's a strange lawsuit for you. One man is claiming Ben & Jerry's ice cream does not come from happy cows. James Ehlers, who ran for governor of Vermont last year, says that slogan is false advertising. The lawsuit says less than half the milk and cream the company uses comes from farms that participate in Vermont's Caring Dairy program. He claims the rest comes from factory farms. Ehlers is opening his lawsuit as a possible class action, but no other plaintiffs have joined him yet. 2 of the prison guards on duty the night Jeffrey Epstein died in prison are expected to be charged in connection with his death. One guard, who is not named, is in custody and is reportedly facing charges for falsifying records. The second guard is expected to surrender tomorrow. Epstein died while awaiting trial on federal charges, but before he went to trial, a New York medical examiner said he hung himself in a detention facility. The staff at the Metropolitan Correctional Center are accused of not checking on Epstein every 30 minutes. The parents of a Cornell University freshman are offering a $10,000 reward to solve the mystery surrounding their son's death. 18-year-old Antonio Cialis attended a fraternity party one night in October. Days later, his body was found at the bottom of a gorge. Cornell University police say no foul play is suspected. The university says they have not determined a cause of death.
My gut feeling at that point was he was with others.
Your message to anyone who saw him that night is what?
Please have the courage to come forward and let us know what really happened that night.
The university suspended the fraternity following Cialis's death. The Taliban held 2 teachers, including one American, for more than 3 years. Now the pair are free following an overnight rare prisoner swap. The Taliban released Kevin King from Pennsylvania and Australian Timothy Weeks. The men were teachers at the American University in Kabul when they were kidnapped in 2016. In exchange, the Taliban received 3 senior members. One member is from a notorious wing known for its suicide bombings. The prisoner swap could help restart peace talks that broke down in September. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Tuesday afternoon. The Dow closes down today more than 102 points. The World Against Toys Causing Harm, or WATCH, revealed its nominees today for the 10 worst toys on sale this holiday season. The toys are not actually the worst, but they represent potential dangers found in many other toys. The toys included a Nerf dart gun, ice cream scented Nickelodeon slime, a plastic Power Rangers claw, a realistic toy machine gun, a Pogo trick board, a Yeti teddy bear, and a pull-along caterpillar toy for infants. The group displayed the toys and talked about what people should look for and avoid when they are buying gifts. The group also talked about the impact of online purchasing on toy safety, recent recalls, and the need for vigilance while shopping.
Talk to any parent or family member of a child who's been injured to know that there's more than just numbers behind every injury. There's a family and a child.
The Toy Association, a toy industry trade group that represents most of the toy makers named on the list, did not immediately respond for a comment. Coming up, high school students take a hands-on approach learning about future career opportunities at a STEM.
And those scattered rain chances continue as we head into tonight, but we're keeping a close eye on our next weather maker. By the time we get into your Friday, I'll have those details coming up.